Hey, what up, you guys? Danny B. You're watching the Trash Dash. In this video, I'm going to be doing a Chris Farley spotlight. So everyone knows his two big movies, Tommy Boy and Beverly Hills Ninja. I'll talk about Tommy Boy for a minute, but this is going to be mostly kind of like a spotlight on his like lesser, ones that he had smaller roles in. So the reason I've been kind of watching these old comedy movies and stuff is my dad actually passed away back in April, like 2 months ago. And then I just needed like something more funny to watch because, I was going through kind of a hard time with depression and stuff. And Tommy Boy really is the one I kept watching over and over when that happened because it's about him losing his dad and then like making friendship, with David Spade's character and stuff. And I absolutely love this movie. And I didn't really like I've always loved this movie. I thought it was like one of the funniest movies I ever saw as a kid. But now I'm just realizing like how much like more it's about. It's about like, bonding with people that you're close, like that you work with, and people that aren't necessarily getting along, they become good friends. And it's just a great movie. And Chris Farley's absolutely at his best in this movie, in my opinion. Like, this is his masterpiece. So yeah, I love Tommy Boy. My absolutely favorite thing he's ever done. But yeah, let's talk about some of these lesser known ones. Well, the second best thing in my opinion that you could get, even better than like Beverly Hills Ninja and is the Almost Heroes. Almost Heroes and Black Sheep, and Black Sheep's okay, not as good as Tommy Boy. Beverly Hills Ninja, I like it enough. It's kind of a kids movie. And then Almost Heroes. Honestly, I couldn't make it through the whole thing of that. I still got like half of it left to watch, but I wasn't feeling that one so much. The second best thing, in my opinion, you could get of is this best of Chris Farley on SNL. Classic sketches on this. You got like the best Van Down by the River, the motivational speaker sketch, the coffee sketch, just like a lot of his funny stuff. My only real complaint about this is like some of the sketches they cut in half. Like they show like a little segment of it, and then they don't show the whole sketch. And there's no need for that because they could easily, this is only 61 minutes. They could easily fit 2 hours on a DVD. So like, why did they do that? But whatever. Hopefully someday they'll put out like every single sketch he's ever done on a DVD. That would be awesome. But yeah, some of his lesser known works. The first one I'm going to talk about is Coneheads. So I think this might have been the very first movie he ever did, but he's pretty good in it. He's not like the star of it or anything. He plays the daughter's boyfriend, which kind of cracks me up because she's in high school and he appears to be like a 30-year-old mechanic. So I was like, what the hell? But I guess Dan Aykroyd is kind of like oblivious. They're from other planets, and I don't know. Like, one of the funniest parts in this is when Mr. Conehead is like confronting him because he's mad at him for, I don't know, trying to kiss his daughter or whatever. And then he says to him in like the Conehead dialect, like, if it was not for your human laws, I would apply blunt force trauma to your skull until it's collapsed. Then he slams the car roof on him and he goes like, you just hear Chris Farley going, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty funny stuff. Coneheads, I love this movie. Second one, outside of Tommy Boy, this might be his funniest work, in my opinion, is his role in Dirty Work with the guy that got his nose bit off. There's the Saigon whore that bit my nose off. Then one of his other classic bits is goes like, oh, the bartender goes, oh, it looks like there's gonna be a fight in here. And then he goes, you're gonna play something good? And Chris Farley screams at him, hell yeah! Street Fighting Man by the Rolling Stones! G7! And then he presses the wrong button and plays Pina Colada. And then there's two that I don't have with me right now. I got a copy of Billy Madison somewhere, but I don't know where it is. But yeah, his role in Billy Madison as the bus driver is hysterical. I wish he was in more of the movie. He was really funny as the bus driver character. But yeah, he's got a few parts in it, and they're all hysterical. And then the other one is Airheads, which is a fantastic movie. They could have utilized him a little better in this movie, but he's still pretty funny in it. It's like the rookie cop. He doesn't really have any like hysterical lines or anything, but just him like running around trying to like control the crowd and find the guy's girlfriend and stuff. He's pretty funny in it. So yeah, that's my Chris Farley spotlight. And to end it, I'm gonna show this drawing I did of Tommy Boy. And let me see if I can get it. I kind of went chaotic with like the background because I thought it kind of fit, Chris Farley a little bit. So I work with like a lot of people in their 20s, and I was asking them like, "Do you like Chris Farley?" And like most of them didn't even know who he was, and it was making me sad because they all know Jim Carrey because Jim Carrey's still around, and Jim Carrey's hilarious too. Speaking of which, Chris Farley was supposed to play the cable guy. Jim Carrey versus Chris Farley. I think I like Chris Farley slightly better. Love Jim Carrey too, but Chris Farley, I think, was like a better physical comedian in a little bit. It's also kind of a shame he didn't really do any like dramatic roles either, because like the dramatic parts in like Black Sheep and Tommy Boy are like really good. So he obviously could have done that stuff. Yeah. So rest in peace, Chris Farley. All right, you guys, it's Danny B. You're watching the Trash Dash. Let me know your favorite Chris Farley movie. And if Tommy Boy is your favorite, let me know your second favorite too. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.